Hey guys, I'm Tashina.
I'm the Grinch. I'm Portia.
and this is the Dark Side of Humans. So today we're going to be talking about Pedro Rodriguez Filho. So Pedro, he was a man obsessed with revenge.
He was a beast.
So he would kill bad people. People he deemed bad. Because some of the people he killed was kind of, come on. Like, some of the stuff he killed people for wasn't worth them dying.
Which ones do you think wasn't worth it? Yes, they deserve to die. Any hope they earned it? We'll get into it. He thought,
yeah, we'll get into it. But there was a couple of things you're like, nigga, they didn't have to die. So, anyways. And
he started young, too.
Yes. 14 years old was his first murder. But, he was often compared to Dexter, because, you know, Dexter was a serial killer.
No, he wasn't compared to Dexter. Dexter was created from him.
Yeah, basically, you know, serial killer that only kills bad people and stuff like that. So that's who we're going to be talking about today. So let's get into it.
Talking.
All right, so Pedro was born June 17, 1954. He was born in Santa Rita, I'm not even gonna say that's whatever in Brazil. Somewhere in Brazil.
Born in Brazil. I don't even know if she'd be attempting to butcher.
I don't know, but I wanted to get it right. Anyways, when Pedro's mother was pregnant, his father was very abusive. So his father beat his mother so bad that when Pedro was born, he was born with a fractured skull. So he always had this scar above his eyebrow, like his left side of his head, for his whole life. So then, of course, his dad beat him. Was very abusive to him and everything like that. Just was a bad man. Just not a good person at all. Man. So, but Pedro, at the age of 13, he was getting his urge to kill. Like, he wanted to know what it felt like to kill somebody. So, him and his cousin was walking along, and he pushed him too close to a cane press. So, a cane press, back then, it was like a horse, and it had like this carriage thing with these two rolling wheels. Basically, it presses the sugar out of the juice out of the sugar cane. So he pushed him too close to it. In some reports, he said he wasn't injured. In other reports, said that his arm was smashed in it. But Pedro ended up pulling him out at the last minute. So I guess he came, his conscience was like, let me save my cousin. He doesn't deserve to die.
He put him in danger, but he saved him from danger.
But he committed his first murder when he was 14. So his father lost his job as a security guard at a high school. And he was accused of stealing food. Now, Pedro didn't believe, I don't know why he didn't believe his father.
Because he knew his father wasn't a thief.
So he knew in his hearts of hearts, he knew his father didn't do this. So he got a shotgun that his grandfather gave him. And he killed the vice mayor of whatever that little city they lived in. And then he didn't get caught. And a few months later, he goes back and kills the actual man that you know, stole the food. So he ran off, and he went. Oh, here we go with another name. So he went to Sao Paulo.
He went to another city.
Another city in Brazil.
Brazil.
So he met a girl named Maria, and they liked each other, and they began to they moved in together, and they got engaged, and she got pregnant. But sadly, one day they were walking, and a gang came up and was trying to rob them, and for some reason they split. Pedro went one way and she went another way, and when he came back, she was brutally killed by the gang. So he was angry. He found some friends. They agreed with him. And they found out that the boss, the head of the gang, was having a wedding. So they decided to pull a red wedding. So they went and shot up this damn wedding. They killed 7 people and 16 people was injured.
Now that one, a lot of innocent people died. Yeah, I don't agree with that. You know. Like, he should have. If you're gonna kill, if you want out of revenge, kill the people who
find the people that did it.
But like, I guess he felt like, you killed my girl, so I'm about to take out your family.
So you shot up a whole. So
he said an eye for 10 eyes.
So when Pedro, and then later on, Pedro found out that his favorite cousin was pregnant, but then he found out the boyfriend wouldn't marry the cousin, so he killed him. That's what I'm talking about. That wasn't worth killing the man. I get it. He's not doing right by your cousin and everything like that, but he don't deserve
back then, no, because back then they would do shotgun weddings and stuff to make people get married. He probably gave them an option. He set the wrong option.
Yeah,
but again, I don't condone murder.
That's not. You don't kill somebody because they don't want to marry you. Anyway, so later on, Pedro found out that his dad was sent to jail for killing his mother with a machete, dismembering her, cutting her heart out, and taking a bite out of the heart.
So Pedro said, I'm about to go visit dear old dad.
And back in Brazil, I guess you could just walk into the prison. Like, you don't have to know guards. You don't got to get searched. You just walk in there.
And he had a machete on him.
Walk in there and stabbed his daddy 22 times.
The same amount of times that the dad stabbed the mom. He purposely did it the same exact way.
And again, he didn't go to jail. He did not. He
got away.
And walked out of the prison and got away. So Pedro later will say that he never killed innocent people. He only killed pedophiles, drug dealers, assassins, rapists, and he said he never had a bloodlust to kill. It was just more.
If you do something wrong, he was bad.
Yeah. So he was always vengeance. Always vengeance. You do something wrong to him or his family, or he sees that you're just a bad person,
he gonna get you.
Yeah, he okay. But he was a drug dealer, anyways.
He was a drug dealer and a human trafficker.
Yeah, so he did the things.
He would kill. Hold on, I'm skipping ahead. He would kill drug dealers and human traffickers and take over their organization.
So he killed them to do the same thing that they did. So I don't see the hero with
because he said, "Ain't nobody gonna do it to me."
So Pedro finally went to prison in 1973. So story has it that he got picked up by the police for a drug trafficking or something, and he was put in the car. But when he was put in the car, there's another prisoner or another guy in the car. So when the cops went left, came back, Pedro then killed the guy in the car with his own bare hands.
Wait, is this before he met the girl that he stole from the other?
Yeah, this is before, Okay. I don't know when this is. But this happened. I think this is when he was getting arrested. But he killed dude. Like, why?
Because he was the guy that was in there, he had whatever his crime was.
Or something he didn't agree with. So he went to jail, finally went to prison in 1973. He was given a 128-year sentence. But he was scheduled to be released in 2003 because the rule in Brazil...
You can only do 30 years consecutively.
30 years, yes. But however, Pedro, they increased his sentence to 400 years because he killed over 40 people.
In jail.
While he was in jail. And one of the people he killed was his cellmate because he was snoring too loud. See what I'm talking about?
No, he had befriended this dude too. He was real cool with the dude. They became real close. He found out that the dude killed his sister, and he killed him in front of everybody. And then everybody was just like, after that, they were all gunning for that was coming from him. They was coming him 5, 6 at a time, and that 5 and 6 would come. Only 2 would live, and they would live like severely damaged. Yeah, he murdered 3 people that tried to come kill him. He in prison. So he wasn't having it.
He was just a natural born killer. So Filho was finally freed in 2007. He got a job as a night watchman, and he became an anti-crime activist and a media figure.
Yeah, he has a YouTube page where he was trying to do motivational speeches and stuff.
But in 2011, Filho found himself back in jail. But this time it was only illegal possession of weapons, involvement in illegal riots. He was released in 2018, and like she said, he started a YouTube channel talking about his past crimes and stuff. He even got a little plaque. Like he was like YouTube famous.
He wasn't killed in 2000. He was killed before that.
No, he was killed. He was killed before that.
He didn't go to jail in 2018. He went to jail.
No, he got released. He went to jail in 2011.
He got released before that.
But whatever, he went to jail and he got released.
He went to jail. He got released,
and then he got killed. Portia said it wasn't in 2023. No. I don't know when it was, but he got killed.
He's been dead since I want to say 13 at the latest.
He got really?
Yeah.
Oh, my phone's right there.
We're about to do a fact check online. Yeah. We're a fact check as we're recording.
Yeah. So
because
anyways, he was killed.
What's his name?
Pedro Filho. He was ambushed by identified people.
So we skipped. No, it wasn't. It was multiple people band together to kill him because anytime one group would try to go after him, he would murk all of them. So they said multiple different crime organizations came to set him up and kill him. And they prevailed. But yeah, he said he confessed to killing over like 150 people. But out of that, like 150 people, only 48 were actually proven that he killed. And out of that 48, I think 48. Out of that 48, like 40 of them were inmates from prison. So he killed quite a few people. But when did he die?
Yeah, 2023.
I could have sworn.
So I was right.
I was wrong. I'm about to go check this.
He died March 5th.
I don't believe he died really this year.
2023 in March, he got killed.
Maybe that's why I wanted to do this story.
Yeah, maybe. So it was right. He got killed.
I was wrong.
In 2023 of March. So almost a year
ago.
he
got killed my birthday month.
Yeah. But I mean, shit, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. Because he was killing people. Like, he was really... I'm not even touched on half the people he killed. Because I didn't go as deep. But
he killed a lot.
He killed a lot of people. And he killed them very brutally. And especially in prison, it's more of like a show, like, don't mess with me kind of thing. Which led people to want to mess with him, and then he just proved that he wasn't to be messed with. But he was...
Time and time again.
Yeah, so... But they ambushed him, and they finally took him out.
And I feel like the only reason why they did that is because he was older. If he was his younger self, they wouldn't have got away with it. Because, like I said, he took out multiple people at one time by himself without no help.
Yeah, so that's the story of this killer that took the law into his own hands. Which I don't really think he took the law into his own hands because he did the things that...
I just think the law out there was very lenient.
Because with Dexter... He was the law. He was a forensic.
He wasn't a real cop though.
No, but
that's not the right way to go about it.
It's not. Yeah. But I mean,
I do like I get it. I'm not condoning it, but there are people that have these that are psychopaths.
Yeah, because wasn't it Dexter the dad or whatever?
Dad taught him how to be a murderer.
Because he was seeing that Dexter had these urges. Mm-hmm. It was like
he didn't want Dexter to kill anybody.
He didn't want him to kill innocents.
Yeah.
Instead of like, but to me, like, let's go get my son help. No, let's teach him to kill.
Because he didn't want him, because he knew if he told anybody about Dexter's his dark passenger, he'll go to jail.
I mean, but if he got him help at a young age, maybe it could have, I don't know, whatever. I overthink things, but I'm just saying, like, that wouldn't be my first thought. Like, oh my God, my son has dark urges. I've seen him torturing animals. Let's teach him how to kill. But only bad people. Like, what? Was the dad a killer too?
Who?
Dexter's dad. Was he a killer?
No, his dad was a cop.
So
that's why he like followed him.
Yeah, so that's the story of Mr. Philo. If you guys enjoyed that, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.